milk I usually get from other grocery store instead of Costco. Peanut butter is excellent. And you toss a few of this, drizzle with olive oil, and you have a salad. Yes, you know, oops. And we are here at Costco again for our weekly grocery shopping. Of course, I'm gonna bring you with me. And after Costco, we are going to pass by another grocery store to buy another few things that I have to get from there. Then when we are back home, I'm gonna tell you what I buy, and give you some tips and tricks on how to stay healthy and fit shopping at Costco. So stay with me because this video is gonna give you a lot of useful information. But without further ado, let's go! So let the fun begin. There aren't many things on my list today, but each one is a fun and healthy surprise. Still thinking about this KitchenAid cupboard set. They had it in the same beautiful blue of my mixer, but I'm trying to buy less, so I skipped it, at least for now. Turkey for our pizza night. I read all the labels carefully, but in the end, I still had to make a little compromise. Before heading home, I stopped by another grocery store to grab a small batch of fresh produce. love walking around the grocery store. Who else is like this? Even when I'm sticking to my list, I still wander the aisles just for fun. Oh no! What a mess. Thank you.
Unexpected item in bagging area. Key in the items count. Key in the items
Back home, time to show you item by item what I got today. First, let's start with the second grocery store because I have less things from there. I got flour, bread flour. This flour is white and I used to feed my sourdough starter because if you are not new here, actually, if you are new here, nice to meet you. I'm Luciana Couto. I don't like to tell you what to do or what to eat. I share my life with you so you can be inspired to live a healthy lifestyle. But if you're not new here, you know that usually I use whole wheat flour when I make my bread, when I make pasta, when I bake, because it's healthier than white pasta. It has more fibers, it satiates you more. So every time you can, use whole wheat pasta instead of white, and you are going to be taking a step towards a healthier lifestyle. And here is the bag of the second store. Let's start by this because as you can see, it opened. Let me put everything inside the box so I can show you properly, right? In a more tidy way, I would say. Yeah, let's pretend I'm a tidy person. So I got guava. I got for my husband. Actually, I think there are a few missing. Oh yeah, there's more inside. No, this is radish. I got guava. It's for my husband. He loves guava. It's something that when I find at Costco, we find this huge package, and because I don't like guava that much, he's the only one who eats it. It gets spoiled because he cannot eat the whole thing in a manageable time. I got radish for my salad. These fresh things for salad, I usually get from other grocery store instead of Costco because, you know, at Costco we get things in bulk and we don't have time. Actually, now that I think about, I don't think I've been seeing radish there. Maybe they are out of radish now. But anyways, the package is huge. I'd rather buy from other grocery stores so I can have fresh radish and other produce so I can make my salad. This afternoon, I'm gonna prep, quote-unquote prep, which is pre-cut the salad ingredients. I'm gonna chop my radish. I still have cucumbers, so I didn't have to buy cucumber. I still have carrots, that's why I didn't get carrots today, but I usually pre-cut them and I have them in the fridge. So every night when I cook dinner, I don't have to quote-unquote make a salad. I mean, I always have green leaves, either arugula, either lettuce or spinach. I toss the green leaves, the radish or the cucumber that's already cut, drizzle with olive oil, balsamic vinegar, and I have a salad. Talking to people, I realized that when people say to me that they don't eat salad, either for two reasons, actually three, maybe they don't like actually, but you would be surprised because it's not the majority that don't enjoy salad. It's rather because sometimes they are out of ideas on how to combine the produce, combine the ingredients, and sometimes it's just because of the preparation, and I agree. I think the cutting, the shredding, the slicing is the boring part when you are cooking, right? So that's why I do that, and I don't have excuse when I have to make a salad. I got asparagus as well. I didn't intend to, but they were so cheap today, $1.99 for this bunch of asparagus. I had to get it, so I'm gonna change tonight's recipe just to include the asparagus. I have the meals planned ahead in my head, of course, when I start the week, but if I see something that is too expensive that week, and instead I can find something that it's more affordable, or I can find a deal that week, I change things up and no big deal. I was planning to make cauliflower tonight, but I found the cauliflower kind of expensive today, and I thought, yeah, they have this deal on the asparagus, so I'm gonna have the asparagus. I got mint. This is for our Friday recipe, so next vlog you are going to see me using this for our Friday night appetizer. If you're not new here, you know that usually on Friday nights I don't cook dinner, I make appetizers so we can eat watching TV, watching a movie, and I always try to make it healthy and of course and share the whole process with you. So if you're not a subscriber yet, here's a good reason to subscribe, because in a few days you're going to see what I'm gonna prepare for Friday night. Spoiler alert, it's gonna be delicious and super easy and packed with protein. I got anchovies. This is for our Sunday night pizza. Every Sunday it's pizza night here. I bake pizza. I bake my own pizza from scratch. I make the dough from scratch with whole wheat flour, of course. Yeah, more guavas. And every week I have to buy a different topping and we get creative with that. It's our weekly treat. I've got tomatoes. These tomatoes, I've got organic tomatoes. These ones are for my tomato sauce. I like to make my own tomato sauce because of course it's healthier. If you know me, you know I try to avoid processed food as much as I can. It's not an easy task, but I do it little by little and I kind of balance. So I have tomato sauce that I buy from Costco, the organic ones from there. It's amazing. I like that sauce, but I alternate with my own tomato sauce. So, you know, I compromise because I cannot make it on a daily basis, but at least, you know, I balance. Now, the first bag from Costco. Oh, it's heavy and it's wet. Why? Oh my God. So let's get this out of the way. The milk, 2% milk, an excellent source of protein, calcium, vitamin D. I do a lot of things. I don't drink a lot of milk, to be honest. I don't like milk that much, but I make my own yogurt, my own cheese. So I use milk a lot for other things. Whey protein, that is something that I use a lot for my bakings as well. I bake a lot of things with whey protein. I usually buy this brand from Costco because we are very satisfied. I mean, macro-wise, they are good. It tastes good, which is important, and it's affordable, so we always buy the same brand. A couple of hauls ago, I told you it was the first time I was buying the chocolate one because we usually buy the vanilla one. I think they are more versatile, but they didn't have, so I had to buy the chocolate, and we actually like it. I'll be keeping buying the chocolate one. Shrimps, an excellent source of protein, lean protein. I mean, almost all the calories here come from protein. Perfect. I try to cook shrimps at least once a week. And if you are new here and you are asking about the other types of protein, most of the protein I get from the Butcher Box. We have a Butcher Box subscription. That's why you don't see meat and poultry on my Costco hauls, but I usually share my Butcher Box here. So if you're curious about that, you can find here on my channel and you can subscribe for future sharings. But from Costco I get the shrimp and I get salmon. I think it's one of the best places to buy salmon. Banana for my husband. Oops, yeah. Peanut butter. I use a lot of peanut butter. I use it for my protein cookies, for my protein bars. And you know what I'm gonna say? I always say that when buying peanut butter, read the label and you should find only peanut on the ingredients list. If you find anything else, run, 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 because it's not a healthy peanut butter. Peanut butter is excellent. It's packed with protein, good fats. It's amazing, but you have to buy one that has only peanuts on the ingredients list. I got goat cheese. This is also for our pizza, for our Sunday night. I was buying mozzarella cheese, but they only have it shredded. And I've been reading a lot about the process that they use, not to make the shredded cheese, but to maintain them separate, like the shred pieces separately, they have to go under this process that, surprise, surprise, it's not that healthy. So I decided to buy whole cheese to make the pizza. And when I saw this goat cheese, I thought, that's gonna be a good idea. It's a healthy cheese. As a rule of thumb, it's not always the case. The lighter and harder the cheese is, it's healthier. It's a rule of thumb, of course. There is a whole universe around cheese, but if you feel overwhelming when you have to choose cheese, follow this rule and you are going to be better than trying to do it blinded. And goat cheese is a good one. It's a good source of protein with low fat. So yeah, I usually buy cottage cheese as well. If you're not new here, you saw me buying many times on a daily basis when I have to spread on my toast, or when I have to make dips. I alternate between cottage cheese and my own cheese that I make at home. Again, I'm always trying to balance. This time they had the organic grape tomatoes. They didn't have last time I went there. I love these tomatoes. Here's another tip. If you are struggling on eating more salad, try to buy things that you don't have to prep, or the preparation is easy. And I always recommend grape tomatoes because you don't have to cut them. Let's say you have a few green leaves in your fridge, lettuce, for example, or arugula, and you toss a few of this, drizzle with olive oil, and you have a salad. You don't need to cut a thing. Oh, this is for our pizza as well, because usually every Friday or every Saturday, we think about, oh yeah, what we are going to top our pizza with. It's a last minute choice, and my husband has to go to the grocery store that we have close by, so it's more expensive. And I decided to buy this turkey breast. It's not something that we are going to eat on a daily basis because it's processed, but for our Sunday night pizza, it's a treat. And of course, it's better than other types of processed meat. And I still have guava inside the bag. Okay, last bag. Oh, first let me show you. I got towels, new towels for the bathroom because we have a set that must go. I'm just gonna say that. They smell amazing. I also got my coffee pods. I usually buy the Kirkland. They have these dark roast, organic dark roast that I like a lot, but they didn't have this time, so I got the medium roast. Let's see if I like it. Actually, I have to like it because there is 120 pods inside. If I don't like it, I'll force myself to like it. Another thing that is not food is this, how can I call it? This fabric softener for the laundry. It's the first time I use this. I usually buy the liquid one, but I was thinking this one must be so much more practical. So yeah, I got this one. And last but not least, because it's one of the most important things that we get from Costco, and you know what it is already. If you're not new here, yes, you know the protein bars that we always get, the Kirkland ones, and I always say, profiler-wise, they are the best as far as I researched it. I mean, the macro distribution is amazing here. You know, a lot of protein, even the carbs are in a good amount, I would say. Yeah, these ones are so good. And of course, they are processed, but I alternate. If you're not new here, you know that every week I make my own protein bars, and I alternate between my homemade protein bars and these ones because we eat a lot of protein, so I cannot keep up. I cannot make enough protein bars, so I have to buy these ones. As I said, it's about balance. It's about alternate as much as we can. And that's it. That was my grocery haul for this week. I usually go to Costco every week, so I have content on Costco. I have grocery haul videos once a week. And if you like content like this, Please don't forget to subscribe. I post grocery hauls, I post vlogs, daily healthy vlogs, I post a lot of fun things, recipes. You know, if you want to know more about nutrition, about fitness, about how to live a healthy lifestyle, but not being told what to do, rather being inspired or taking a few tips and tricks here and there, consider subscribing to my channel. I post every day. Yes, every day. And if you enjoyed this video, please like it. It would help me a lot. It would help my channel to grow. Yeah, I would be forever grateful if you can do that for me. And thank you so much for spending your precious time with me. I hope I can see you here on my next video. And until there, I wish you a wonderful time. Bye-bye. Of course, I've got tons of healthy grocery haul videos for you. Check out this playlist to see everything I love to buy.